Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenita Renee and I make lifestyle, faith, and acting videos helping you reach your goals without stress, debt, or losing sight of yourself. Be sure to click the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed today, I'm just going to be telling you guys how to make money super quick, super fast. Most of these are going to be for people who are in major metropolitan cities. So if you're in like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, these are going to be things for you. And then some of the other things will be things anybody can do from anywhere. So be sure to stay tuned to the video coming up right now. First thing you guys are going to want to check out that makes super quick money are brand ambassadors. Brand ambassadors are people who simply are the face of a company, right? So you will get hired to work an event such as VidCon, Comic-Con, maybe a book event, maybe even some sort of NASCAR event, maybe Chevrolet, which is just some of the things that I've worked. I've also worked a Minecraft convention, and they will pay you. You will show up, you put on like a t-shirt or some kind of thing identifying yourself as part of that brand, and they pay you just to be the face of them. So you will interact with the company. Sometimes there will be heavy sales where they want you to get people to come and purchase something, and then other times there will be things where you will maybe have to get people to download an app, and then other times you would just have to smile and register people who are coming into the venue anyway and just, you know, welcome them, maybe check their bags or make sure they have a ticket or something really simple like that. And it pays really well. The pay has generally been between $15 and $25 an hour. That work is like one day to like a week at a time, I've seen. So it's really good money, and it's really good money. And if you stay up to date on like some of the Facebook groups, so just type in like whatever your city, type in like brand ambassadors for Virginia Beach or like brand ambassadors for Miami, and you will find like tons of people looking to hire brand ambassadors. Or you could download this one app called Field Day, which is one that I use that always posts jobs frequently. And then some of the other ones are Assist Marketing and GSM Marketing. If you want to check those out, really good way to make money quick. If you have a full-time job, you're just looking for something on the side, maybe you want to knock out a bill or something like that, that is the perfect job for you because it's short-term. All of these are going to be short-term, quick, in and out in one day. Next is paid audience member. There are two websites you can use, On-Set Productions and StandingRoomOnly.tv. They will have all the instructions on the website for how you can register. It's really simple. Just go up there, you put in your basic information, you pop up a quick photo of yourself. You can take it with your phone. It doesn't have to be professional quality or anything like that. And when they are looking for people to sit in the audience for maybe a court show or one of those talk shows, they will call you, they will pay you cash at the end of the day, and it's that simple, you guys. I mean, that easy. Those so far are only for people in Los Angeles. I'm sorry. The next are two like quick hire apps, and these are for people in any major metropolitan city. So the first one is called Winolo, which is Work Now Locally, and the second one is called Jobble. On both of these, Winolo is more of general labor positions. So if a warehouse is understaffed and they need one or two people to come in for a day, they will post on the app. You do not have to apply for anything on Winolo. You just have to be the first to grab it. So it's so easy, so simple to make money on the Winolo app. You don't need any type of skill. They will just let you know like what's required. It'll say you have to be able to lift 20 pounds or 50 pounds. You know, you will have to work this amount of hours. You'll be on your feet all day. You'll be pulling, you'll be packing. Are you comfortable with this? And then you click yes, you click accept the job. The job is yours. That easy to work on Winolo. I will leave the link down below and a referral code. So when you guys do your first job, you will get $25 extra just for using the referral link. So it's that simple. The app I want to tell you guys about is Jobble. Jobble is just like Winolo, except you do have to apply. So when you see positions, they aren't first come, first serve. You actually have to answer. It's usually like 4 or 5 questions. They're really simple questions like how far are you from where you will need to be to work this position? Do you have your own do you have your own personal transportation? How are you going to get there? Are you familiar with XYZ? It's really simple, easy to get approved. I've worked a few jobs on this app already. It is one of the best ways I found to make money really quickly if you don't want a full-time job. The next I would say is Amazon. Amazon, you won't be an independent contractor like any of the other things that I mentioned. The other things I mentioned are like side hustle work, so you will have to like fill out your own 1099, or you will have to report that on your taxes by yourself as an independent contractor. But with Amazon, you'll actually be an employer. But I wanted to an employee, but I wanted to mention them because they have such flexible scheduling. The pay is really well. They pay $15 an hour. They have all types of hours. So if you're working a 9 to 5, it's perfect. You just want to add a few hours at the end of your day. They have crazy shifts like 6 to 9, or we just need people from like 11 to 1, or like 4:45 in the morning to 8:45 in the morning, and then you could just go to your next job. Like, it's really, really flexible. They were always looking for like crazy in between hours. The work is super easy. I worked at the distribution center, and what is really good money for what you do. Like, you really don't do a lot. You do have to be quick. You do have to move at a steady pace because they're trying to, you know, keep up with inventory. But I mean, if you come with your bare minimum, you will be fine. Like, Amazon is really, really good as far as having flexible job opportunities. So I wanted to mention them, even though it's not like a side hustle per se. Then, of course, there's Amazon Flex, which is a side hustle, and it is an app that you can do. So you just go and pick up the packages with your own personal vehicle. You block out an amount of time, and they will give you those packages. You deliver them to the house, and bam, you get paid at the end of the day. You are an independent contractor. That is not an employee position. The apps, I don't suggest going out of your way to complete any of the assignments because they're very small amounts of money. So like $3, $7, $10, something like that, to interact with the Walmart customer service employee or something like that, and to get feedback, or to go into like a Rite Aid and take pictures of the razor section. Like, it's those kind of like small little gigs that you have to use your camera for. And I would just suggest checking when you're going out the door anyway, and you're going shopping. Oh, I'm going to Target. Let me just see if they have something in the app really quickly. So you can make a couple bucks while you're in there anyway, or going to a shopping center that also has something that they have on their list. Of course, everybody knows about food delivery apps. You know about DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, but there's a new one on the West Coast. So if you're anywhere in California at all, as far up as San Francisco, I believe, and as far south as like Orange County, Southern California, then Caviar is actually a really good food delivery app. And I have heard nothing but great things, great feedback about how much money you can make. People make $200-300 in one weekend, just depending on where you deliver. So the app is really good at highlighting areas where there's a high demand, knowing exactly where to go. They tell you exactly, you know, what it is you need to do in order to be able to achieve the highest. And there's always some sort of bonus or incentive. I will leave the link to that below as well if you guys want to sign up with the referral link and get started with them. Research studies is a good way to make side money as well. The one I'm signed up with in California is called Alder Weiner Research, but you can look for the one that's local to where you are. And I wouldn't suggest anything that like treats you like a lab rat, where you have to try out like a cream or something like that. These are just research like studies. These are like focus groups. You just come in, they're going to ask you a few questions, ask you what you think about maybe a show. You're going to see a show before it airs and get feedback on it, that kind of thing. Or they'll ask you about your consumer habits and, have you heard of this? Do you usually see it on the shelf? You know, would this interest you if it was labeled in this kind of way? So it's really simple, really easy, and that ranges anywhere from like $125 to $325 I've seen. So it's a really good way to make a little bit of extra money. And then now I'm going to tell you guys the 2 ways that you can save money, and that's by using cashback apps. We sleep on these cashback apps, but I'm so glad I finally started to pay attention. Ebates is for online. If I'm going to go online to purchase something anyway, I always just use my eBay like browser. I don't know technology, but browser or something where you just like filter it through the Ebates website, and you get money back on stuff that you were going to pay for anyway. And it's great. I made $13 back or so on a hotel that I was going to spend money on anyway. So why not get a little bit of money back anyway? And then Dosh app is just like Ebates, except it's not for online. You can actually put your card in the app, and then when you go out in your daily spending and you're swiping, you get cash back for that. And it will show you like a list of stores in your area that are doing like really good cashback rebates, like 5% back, 10% back, or anything like that. And then they also have hotels as well. The last one I want to talk about is Fiverr.com, and that's a website where you post your skills and you get paid for it. You just give your name, like a little tagline about what you have to offer, and then you let people know how much you would charge for that. I've actually been thinking about putting my poetry up there, and I've seen other people who actually did it, and I thought it was really cool. People had like little videos, they had samples of their work, and you just set a price, and then as you get customers, you can go up on the price if you have really good reviews, or you can keep it the same, however you want to do it. It's a really good way to make some side hustle and to just get your skill out there and to let people know, you know, here I am, this is what I have to offer, and do you want to pay me for my services? So I hope you guys have found this information helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.